Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Mario Crespo makes his big league debut right after this. Eddie Harris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the Milkman. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Grounded to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Up and in for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Tomlinson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. James Shields is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, number 15. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off with
half
a
of the
drive,
first.
The shortstop, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Is a strike called on the outer part of the zone.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So striding in, Dale Tomlinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. A changeup over the inside corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no
Batting
question
fourth,
he's been struggling at the
catcher,
dish lately, trying to do
Jake
anything to get
Taylor.
himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Jake Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a two-run homer down the line and left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth,
Into the box,
Designated
Mario
hitter.
Crespo.
Mario
As Sheila
Crespo.
starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. To first. Sanchez is up with it, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Number 22.
Mario Crespo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, number 22. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Before the pitch, a move by Shields, and he's back standing. Now the 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. May on the move. And that's the third out. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Indians. So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier.
Leading
He'll
off
get
for the
us
White
started
Sox,
in the top of the
third
second.
baseman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dave. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And here's Tyler Saladino. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on.
Got it swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Right side. And he'll get in there safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
at bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Roger Doran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 home. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Sanchez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians fail to score. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Tomlinson moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jacob May.
Now to the plate, Jacob May. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting 9th.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two and 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground.
But this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Soto has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready for another chance. Dale Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Two and one.
One strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Soto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Tomlinson is retired. Two down now.
Center fielder, Willie
Riding in once
Mays.
again, Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. They get him lunging that time as this is on the ground to first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 2-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Two and two the count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Tomlinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again.
Leading off the
Jake
fourth for the
Taylor,
Indians.
as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Digging in to try it again, Mario Crespo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Crespo has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point. Hit down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats.
Number 22.
Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Into the box now, number 22. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1. This pitch is popped up. Abreu over to his right. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
In now for Cleveland, Lee Van Dyke. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Crespo at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The next 3-2. Softly hit here to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Indians leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready now for the White Sox. Avisail Garcia flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he can't hang on. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Jacob May.
At the plate, Jacob May, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a ball, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in for the Indians, Donnie Larson.
Leading off for the Tribe, second baseman Donnie Larson.
Here comes the first pitch. Nope, just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off of down and in.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman Roger Doran.
Now batting, Roger Doran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch
Number
your
15.
lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 15. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to
Right
find a way
fielder,
to pick your teammates up
Daniel
when you're given the
Tomlinson.
chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. First and second now, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready for another shot now, Jake Taylor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and that's going to be all for James Shields. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Unoa answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Digging in and looking for more, Mario Crespo. And with 2 hits in 2 career at-bats, he certainly knows how to make a first impression.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Tomlinson on second. Taylor at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Wow, they went to the pen
22.
because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Digging in once again, number 22. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack, and the philosophy is more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a called strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box, number 22. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Baseman, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Soto is there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Ready now, Donnie Larson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The fastball down near the shoe tops. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Doran. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bouncer up the middle.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Larson stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Throw over to first. Runners back. Here it is on 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Standing in, Willie Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The 0-1 on its way.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do something.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Three runs already home here. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Back in standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is right by Soto to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world Wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sanchez shading to his right. And the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. It's the Indians 9 and the White Sox nothing. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ball and a strike. Strike. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and standing in is the catcher Giovanni Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on and you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Here's a high pop-up. Taylor has a play, and that's the 3rd out. White Sox lead 1. They're down 9-0. Plate now is the designated hitter, Mario Crespo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Number 22 is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
batter,
it's better to battle a slugger
22.
like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, number 22. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Standing in, Lee Van Dyke. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, number 24.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping into the box, Donnie Larson. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to the left side. A tag for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in, Roger Doran. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2. A fastball that catches the inside corner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they hold a 9-0 lead. So here is Avisail Garcia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Up next for Chicago, Jacob May. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Doran is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Tomlinson moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in once again, Dale Tomlinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. This is back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Center fielder number 00, Willie Mays.
Ready for another chance. Willie Mays. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Mario Crespo, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Indians 10 and the White Sox nothing. Here's Melky Cabrera starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Abreu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High fastball is in there.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. 2 down here in the 9th.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eddie Harris earns the win, his second, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.